Hey, how's everyone? You don't have to answer that. All right, so happy to be here. Yeah, I just kind of want to start the set and kind of connect with the audience, and I want to do a little bit of a chant. It's going to be a little bit of call and response. It's going to be really fun. I think you're all going to nail it. Yeah, so let's just give it a shot, okay? It's easy, self-explanatory. Just follow along with me. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. When I say set, y'all say up. Set. Up. Set. Up. When I say fun, y'all say now. Fun. Now. Fun. Now. When I say S, y'all say F. S. F. S. F. When I say white, y'all say power. White. Okay. That was a test. That was a test. And a couple people over here failed that test. And no fault on you, I'm not upset with you, but it just goes to show the effect that an overly charismatic leader can have over an otherwise free-thinking group of people. Just food for thought, the start of my set. To expose the hate. No, I'm just kidding. You were just trying to be nice to me, and in the process you hated everyone else. So I don't know what that means about what I'm bringing out. It's nice to be here. I do want to kind of connect with the crowd and kind of get everyone on the same page after dividing everyone purposefully with that last bit. So I'll just ask, has anyone here in the audience ever had sex with anyone for any reason or anything? Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, we're all on the same page. Cool. Yeah. All right. Has anyone ever been in or out of a relationship? Okay, again, getting into it. I'm currently in a relationship with my girlfriend. It's going very well. We've been dating for like a year and a half, and it's great. We get along very well. Everything is good. When we first started dating, she kept trying to assess whether her and I were astrologically compatible. That's something that was important to her. It's not really for me, but I respected that it was for her, and we kind of talked about it a little bit. Is anyone here into astrology at all? Actually, is anyone here not into astrology? Are there any skeptics? You're skeptical, sir?
Very.
Get on up here. No, I'm kidding. You can stay right there. But we're close enough. Can I ask you just a couple quick questions?
No.
Oh, if you're shy.
No, go for it.
Okay, what's your deepest regret? No, I'm kidding. Don't. Not the first question. No. The first question is, what's your name?
Dean.
Okay, we got Dean right here in the front row. Thank you for participating, Dean. The rest of the questions are yes or no. They're all very easy. You live in the San Francisco area, Dean? Are you in like your 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, somewhere in that age range? Somewhere. I don't need to know exactly. I just need to know a little bit about what makes Dean tick. Okay. So we got Dean right here, lives in the San Francisco Bay Area, in like his 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, does not believe in astrology, not quite for him. Okay, final question, Dean, yes or no? Are you a Libra by any chance?
How did you know?
Are you really a Libra? You're not, right? Trying to lie, but you're not a Libra. Oh, that's okay, not a big deal, totally fine. 1 out of 12 times that thing I just said is going to totally blow someone's mind. You know, it's going to be like a huge breakthrough, watershed moment for them, you know? It really does change people's lives, and it's worth it for me to have 11 out of 12 times that it just does not work at all. And I'm forced to explain it like I'm doing now. The best magic tricks, as we all know, work about 8% of the time. We all have off nights, folks. We all have off nights. And for Dean, his was tonight. I'm kidding, dude, I'm kidding. For you to even speak up like that in this crowd full of people in the front row, no less, that was like such a Scorpio kind of... Taurus. The guy with long hair was like, I know, I saw it from the beginning. I've been thinking since I walked in, I don't know if I can sit near a Taurus. It's bad for my moon, or I don't know. No, but thank you for participating, Dean. Yeah, it's nice to be here. I do hope the show goes well for me. I did pay $4,000 to do this show, so and thanks to the producers for giving me the discount. That was really nice of them. Yeah, I'm visiting up from Los Angeles. It's good to be in town. My sister just had a child like 2 months ago. That's why I'm in town. I just met the baby for the first time today. He's very cute. Oh, it's not. You don't have to clap for me, but if you clap loud enough, she might. No, I don't care. Don't wake her up. The baby is keeping her up all night. But no, yeah, it's really nice. It's a really cute baby. Yeah, his name is Barack, and it's just. I'm kidding, but what if, right? Like, it's interesting. I was thinking about that today. Like, if her baby was named Barack, because it's like I understand the sentiment and it's cool, but it's also like super not cool. I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about when I was calling it Barack all day in restaurants and stuff. The public in general were like kind of not into it. Yeah, very Aryan baby, as you can imagine. Yeah. Let's see. This is such a fun show. I've been thinking a little bit about politics, and it's very difficult to talk about the political situation right now because it's like, I don't know. I think people are coming to comedy shows sometimes to kind of get away from that because it's like so much a part of the news cycle and everyone's reading things on both sides. People are mad about a million things. But it's also like, as a comedian, it seems weird not to address it because it's kind of something that we're all talking about. I don't know. That's my bit. So, no, but it is hard. It's hard, and it's also hard as a comedian because it's like you can't even write a well-crafted joke about anything you read in the news because in like 10 days it's going to be obsolete with the next crazy thing that's like even more unbelievable. Like I had an incredible joke that was relevant like a month ago, and now it's not, and here it is. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that this administration and this political climate has been hardest on me, actually, in a weird way. I mean, I don't know, just like to maintain my cultural relevance as a comedian. It's really difficult, you know? I mean, I had a bit about how Trump, nominated former disgraced Quiznos shift leader to be the head of FDA. I mean, that's funny, right? To the 3 people who laughed. That's funny. But yeah, I don't know. Just having a Meryl Streep moment up here, just kind of reflecting on the political climate. But what about pussy, huh? No, I'm just kidding. Hard turn. Just a hard turn. So my girlfriend and I are living together, and it's the first time I've ever lived with my significant other, and I really like it, and we get along very well. But I found that for me, in my experience, like 90% of living with your significant other is like you're in one room doing something, and they're in another room doing something else, and they try to say something to you, and you can't hear them. That's like most of what it is. Like there's love and there's passion, but it's mostly just like, hey, can you do that? And I'm like, what? And then we talk about it for a few minutes. That's mostly what it is. If you didn't laugh at that joke, it's because you've either never found true love and you've never lived with someone, or you've only lived in studio apartments, no walls. Either way, you're broken. Fix yourself. I'm going to share a quick true story and then get out of here. I think I'm about to get the light, which means I have 200 words left. Most stand-up shows do it by minutes, but these people do it by words, which is cool. Not true, but I'll share a quick true story. Does anyone here feel like they're trapped in the system at all, or anything, out of curiosity? Okay, you're also thoroughly trapped, you didn't even realize it. I'll explain what I mean by that. I'll illuminate what I'm talking about. It's a vague question. But about 6 months ago, I saw someone in public who was so trapped in the system that it was very funny to me. Maybe it will be funny to you too. This is a completely true story. I could not make this up. I was on an airport shuttle bus going from like a Los Angeles airport parking structure to the airport itself. It was early in the morning. It was like 8 or 9 in the morning. The only other people on the bus with me was the driver, a woman maybe in her 40s, and then another passenger, a man maybe in his 30s. The man was sitting closer to the driver than I was. It's not important at all, the story, but I do like to be honest when I tell stories. The man asked the driver how her day was going. He's like, so how's your day going? How's the day driving this bus going? She's like, oh, it's all right, but sometimes I just hate being at work, Sometimes I'm just sick of being at work. He said, yeah, I know how that is. She said, sometimes I wish I had a money tree growing in my backyard. If I had a money tree, I'd never have to come into work, never have to drive this bus again. It's a real conversation that went between 2 strangers early in the morning talking about money trees. In response, the man said, oh yeah, money tree growing in your backyard? That sounds nice. And just think, if you started growing more of those money trees back there, just imagine how much you could sell them for. So let's think about that train of thought. It's interesting, there's something there. This woman, in her mind, has created this ideal fantasy scenario where she never has to work a day in her life again because she can literally grow money on a tree in her backyard. And this guy is so brutally trapped in the socioeconomic prison we all call home that he just like creates a new job for himself where he maintains and sells these money trees. In his mind, he's like, yeah, I hate the grind, I hate the 9 to 5. My money tree store? You'd probably open like 10 to 4, Shit. Kick back, take a couple hours off and just kick back. I don't know, something I witnessed, very crazy. I like that breeze that's coming in, that's cool. We're not trapped down. This feels like a fire hazard, but that is, one person will survive, so. That is nice. I do love being in San Francisco. I grew up originally in Alameda. I lived in Alameda until I was 9, and then I ran away. No, I didn't. But I moved with my mom to Colorado. But I like the Bay Area. It's really nice. I always like coming up here. So I wrote just like a quick little song about San Francisco. Do you mind if I sing it? I know it's a comedy show, but it's just a short song. It's just kind of about the city and the culture and the people here. And I just get a certain energy when I'm in this city. And all right, here's my song about San Francisco. San Francisco, the city I'm in right now. Just the people and the culture. I don't know. I don't know. It's amazing here. I am going to get out of here in a second. If you guys want to vote for me, please text 4. And secondly, I'm just going to plug something really quickly. I know it's annoying to plug something at a comedy show, but I think this is a cool thing. A good friend of mine, a close friend of mine, he just started this new podcast. It's supposed to be awesome. Definitely give it a listen. Okay, thank you all so much.